Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 124. Way to Crooked Shuffle, guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
I'm Sarah. Sorry.
And I'm home again.
I'm in New Jersey.
Wait, what? What'd she say?
I'm in New Jersey.
Boise.
We're both home again.
Sarah, do you think people from New York, if they find out that you're from New Jersey, they beat you up?
You know, I don't think so.
Because
I bet they would.
Don't they like all hate New Jersey? Because New Jersey sucks. Not that I have any opinion on it, because I don't know, but like that's just what I've heard. They just don't like New Jersey.
New Jersey does not suck. I love New Jersey. I'm gonna
Well,
live
you
here
would.
forever.
You're from New Jersey.
Exactly.
So what's the big gripe?
I just love it here. It's also just when people say that they hate New Jersey, it just makes people who live here love it even more.
Oh, you're those type of people.
Yep.
Gross.
Well, I mean, people don't like Buffalo.
It is a good
That's
out.
true. I fucking hate people who don't like Buffalo.
It is a good out sometimes. Like when like Jess and I went on a walk the other day, and they were like asking us to sign some petition to like get some guy's name on like a bill. And they were like, "Are you a registered Democrat in the state of New York?" And we're like, registered in New Jersey, can't help you. So like because that's where all my stuff, like I haven't really, like my address and my license is still New Jersey. I haven't changed anything.
So is mine. I mean, not New Jersey, but New York, and I've lived
New
in Florida
York,
for 4
yeah.
years.
So like I haven't changed anything. So it's like, it's a good out sometimes.
What if you just get hit one time?
That's fine. It's good for the story.
Just one
Great
good
bad story.
punch.
Yeah.
I'd have a really great weird weekly story if I just got beat up from being from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah.
I guarantee there's a handful at least of people who would beat the shit out of you for being from New Jersey.
I mean, there's probably people that would beat the shit out of me for other reasons too.
Yeah,
So
that's why I specified for being from New Jersey.
it's fine.
Anybody in New York would just beat up anybody
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, just for no reason.
Because they're just all psychos.
I've got a question for you guys.
No.
If you were, walking around somewhere, you're on vacation, right? You find a wallet on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
This wallet has money in it, cash.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, let's say it's $100.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I would want to take the money. No, I would definitely
I would just look for the license and call the person or give it to the front desk and say, "Hey, I found this."
Fucking goody two shoes.
like,
But here's the thing: the thought wouldn't even cross my mind to keep the money because I don't want any of the bad karma that would come with keeping the money.
See, I don't believe in karma. Without hesitation, I'm taking the $100.
That's so scummy.
no, see, so there's without hesitation.
Finder's fee.
You take the money without hesitation, you give it back. Me, I'm like,
Dave will hesitate.
I'm hesitating completely because I'm like, okay, should I just give it back to them and then maybe they'll just, give me the hundo? Or should I not care because I'd want my money back?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Joe, say you lost your wallet and there was stuff in it.
I'd be pissed if I didn't get my money back, but
Exactly.
I'd
So you
expect it. I
can't
would
be-
not expect my money back.
No.
If I lost my wallet, I assume that cash is gone. I
Yeah,
hope I get
honestly.
my card and my license back. That's all I need back.
Yeah, that is true.
If the cash is gone, I'm like, well, finder's fee.
Right. Honestly, I'm taking 100.
What if I up the ante a little bit here? Say
I
the
wouldn't
wallet
take
had
the money for any amount of
$4,000 in
money.
it.
I wouldn't take the wallet with any amount of money.
If it had that much money in it, because I've heard this on a different podcast.
Yep. That's why I brought it up.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'd be more comfortable taking $100 than $4,000.
I would, again, out hesitation. Because they don't know that you took the money.
If
Yeah,
you're
you
the
just-
one that, I guess
Oh,
unless
you're not
you're
giving
like
the wallet
personally
back. You're
calling
just
them.
fucking tossing it again.
No. I'm still gonna
No.
turn the wallet in and say, hey, I found this, or try and find the person and be like, there was no money in it.
Yeah, no, that's so stupid. Like, bitch, I know there was money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know. What if some motherfucker like you comes, takes the money, tosses it aside, then I find an empty wallet and I still turn it in?
No,
It's a
I
fair
wouldn't even do
point.
that because I know what they'd be thinking.
Oh.
I'd be like,
I wouldn't
"They're-"
find them. I'd just turn it in
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, that-
I wouldn't take any of the money.
I would. If it was like $1, I'd probably leave it because like,
no, I'm taking $1 in a heartbeat, bro.
What if it's their lucky dollar? What if there's emotional attachment? I'm not taking.
oh,
any
then,
of that
then I'm
out.
taking that dollar. Fuck their lucky dollar.
Yeah, if it's $1, dude, I'm okay. It's
It's
$1.
a really good perspective point for me that I need to not carry things that I care about in my wallet.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be carrying anything that you care about on your person.
That's
If you care that much that like if you have fear of losing it, you shouldn't be carrying it with you.
what if someone stole your class ring?
Well, I'd be devastated, but like,
So that's by that you shouldn't wear it.
yeah, but like I would get over it because it's just a ring.
No, you shouldn't wear it.
Yeah,
If you care that much
No.
about it, you shouldn't wear it.
I don't care that much about it.
yeah, I guess so.
I'd be pissed because it cost me $500.
But then it's just all right.
It's $500 for your class ring.
No, my mom paid $500 for my class ring.
Didn't cost that much, did it?
I think it was up there.
I did not even entertain the idea of a class ring.
I wasn't gonna get it, but I was offered. So I didn't bother saying no.
But yeah, like I wouldn't. I've got like a jumping off the class ring here. Something. Oh, I've got like a $10 bill that I will never spend because it's an older $10 bill. I like it a lot, and I just don't carry it with me.
Yeah. I carry something that was written in Uncle Marty's handwriting.
You see,
like that-
if you lost that,
That's like irreplaceable.
exactly, you shouldn't carry it with. I get like the sentimental value of holding it with you. I get that, but like, you shouldn't because of that chance of losing it.
I should make a copy of it and carry it with me.
There you go.
Bingo.
Bingo,
Bingo.
bango.
Bingo was his name. Oh, that's a good one.
But yeah, at basically any amount of money, I'm taking it. It's mine. Sorry. I'm a broke bitch. Also, if you're carrying around that much cash, fuck you. You deserve to have some of it stolen.
$4,000 cash. That's quite excessive.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? That's not even.
That's a lot.
That's
of
not
money.
even small.
That's
It's
like
just
your
all
wallet
hundreds.
doesn't close.
Yeah. Like you can't close.
$100 bills.
Is that what it
Or
is?
no, that's way too
$400.
much.
Oh.
40.
Yeah, 40.
Oh, fuck.
40 $100 bills. That's still a thick wad.
Yeah.
It's a.
You were gonna say it again, weren't you?
Yeah.
Sarah, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Checking my email.
So.
Fuck your email.
Anyways, so I went to pick up Joe today from the airport,
The airport.
and I stopped at Tim Hortons because I wanted a bagel,
Timmy Hose.
bacon and egg on it. Got a French vanilla for him and
Hey,
I.
bacon and egg bagel at the Orlando airport.
You know, from I was gonna say from Tim Hortons.
No,
but not.
I
From
made
Tim
it myself.
Hortons.
It was not
You
good.
made it yourself
Well, I bought the bagel and I bought the eggs, potatoes, and bacon.
at an airport.
Yeah.
Put it together.
It was all made. I just had to put the sandwich together.
That makes
Oh.
no sense.
So like it was like a buffet. You grab the bagel, then you grab these things.
They served me a breakfast platter with eggs, potatoes,
oh,
bacon.
okay.
Then they
okay.
also served me a bagel, and I put the eggs and the bacon and the potatoes on the bagel.
So you're like, hey, what, Sarah?
Why wouldn't you just ask for the sandwich already put together?
Because they don't make sandwiches. They sell bagels
And
with
then your
cream
breakfast
cheese,
platter.
and they sell a breakfast platter.
What the hell is this?
It's a fucking airport.
Yeah, but they can't make a.
No.
You're telling me you can't get an egg sandwich at an airport?
No, first of all, I'm buying stuff from an Italian restaurant who normally serves pizza and garlic knots, but they do breakfast before 11 a.m.
You
So
just
I'm on a bit
couldn't,
of a time crunch here.
you couldn't just suck it up and go to the Dunkin' for the breakfast sandwich?
It's not about
There was
you.
no Dunkin'.
It's about them.
There
When you
is
say
a
you're on
Dunkin'
time
in the
crunch,
Orlando airport,
It'd be better if they made the sandwich for you.
That's also
I don't care about
true.
my time crunch.
but I definitely know that there is a Dunkin' in the Orlando airport.
Not the terminal that I was in.
That is a lie.
I'll bet you $1,000 there wasn't a Dunkin' Donuts there. There was
There is one.
a Burger King. There was a fucking French restaurant. There was an Italian restaurant where I got my shit. There was a Cold Stone. There was a Starbucks.
Still, you could have sucked it up and got it from the Starbucks.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Please don't.
The Starbucks line. I don't know if you've ever been to the Orlando fucking airport, Sarah,
I
but
have.
the Starbucks line is a
Are
million
you
miles
kidding? Did
long.
you just ask me that question if I've ever been to the Orlando
Exactly.
airport?
So you should know the answer to this question.
Okay, hold on. Let's all take a step back because I'm the middle guy here. One, I don't think Joe's complaining about making sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't mind making the sandwich.
So I don't know why you're going after that.
I just think that's inconvenient.
It's not. It's so easy to put 4 pieces of bacon and a couple of eggs on a bagel.
It couldn't have been good.
Why?
I never said it was good.
Okay.
I wasn't actually saying I just had the best bagel egg sandwich ever. I said I had airport eggs that were dog
That
shit.
itself, red flag. Probably shouldn't eat those.
The bacon was phenomenal. Because just like batch made bacon, always good.
See, the only reason I asked the question because when you said the thing, it sounded like you got like there was a grocery store in there. You bought it.
No, yeah.
They gave you a skillet and were like, make your own shit. And then fucking
Sorry,
put it on
no,
your
they was
sandwich.
all pre-made. They served me the bacon, eggs, potatoes in a little dish. And I also ordered a bagel.
Yes. See, so that's understandable. And you guys fucking started fighting. So
Sarah went on a fucking rant that I made my own sandwich. Like the Orlando airport's so high and mighty that they're gonna serve me this 5-star meal.
I'm just very hostile today. So
right.
Clearly,
Yes, Joe fucking. So anyways, I went to Tim Hortons. And I got a bagel, everything bagel with bacon and egg. And I got 2 medium French vanilla cappuccinos.
What?
did you make it yourself? Did they hand it to you in small dishes?
I said, here you go. It's a build your own sandwich.
You know why they don't make it themselves?
Why?
Because they have far less bagels than they do everything else.
It's dumb.
Well, people will come and only order a bagel. Like, I just want a bagel with cream cheese.
Okay.
Some people will just order the breakfast platter. I think
Okay.
I'm the only motherfucker making the sandwich, so they don't offer that.
I just think that that's dumb.
But also, it's not like when you make like an egg sandwich,
Yeah.
you don't use scrambled eggs. You use like a mold, plop the egg in there.
You don't
Take
you
that
don't
little
want
circular
the
thing.
mold to make a fried egg.
You don't need a mold, but like, you go to Tim Hortons, you go to McDonald's, you go to Burger King, they all have that fucking circular ring.
No, honestly, what
Crack
they
your egg
do
in
is
there.
they probably crack it in a Tupperware container and put it in the microwave.
They could do that too.
That's how I did it at Paul's Donuts. So
But they're serving scrambled eggs
No thoughts to myself.
at this restaurant in the airport. So it's not easy to make a sandwich with scrambled eggs and a bagel because it's got a
Okay.
fucking hole in the middle. Shit's falling out. It's falling off the sides.
Scoop the bagel.
What?
Could scoop the bagel.
scoop the bagel. Did you say?
I don't even understand anymore. I don't get your whole argument here.
I guess okay. The standpoint from Sarah, once again, I'll be the fucking middle guy here. Sarah's just saying it seems inconvenient. Yes,
It was not. It was not
No,
inconvenient.
yes, to you it was inconvenient. But
To me, it would be.
if you were like, if you went up to this restaurant, Sarah, and you saw and you're like, oh, I want a bacon and egg, whatever sandwich.
They handed me.
And then you see that there's nothing on the menu. Yes, you could ask.
I
But,
wouldn't.
like, we don't have it, so you wouldn't even ask. So
Yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't order a sandwich. I
it's not
ordered
like Joe
a
ordered
platter
sandwich.
and I ordered a bagel.
So I just think that was a silly idea.
Why? You're actually like, I'm getting angry because you're so fucking stupid.
Like,
This
Sarah,
is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Sarah, like this is what I do on Thanksgiving dinner. I get my food all on a plate, and then I grab a roll, and then I make
Make
my
a fucking sandwich.
right. It's not like I'm like, hey mom, could you just make me a sandwich? Like it's just like that. Like he just ordered his food. Like if I went out to Denny's, I'd order my food, and I'd get toast on the side, and I'd make a sandwich because they don't make sandwiches there. They just fucking. Well, I think they do make sandwiches.
They
I
do, but
don't-
not egg sandwiches.
Yeah. So I was just making.
Look, have you never made a PB&J or a turkey sandwich or a ham
Not in
sandwich?
an airport when it's not an option.
But Joe was just like, I'm hungry. He looked up at the menu, saw they had a breakfast platter. He was like, oh, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get a bagel, and then I'm
I
gonna make a
felt
sandwich.
like making a sandwich. I did not say, hey, can I have a sandwich? And they go, sure, here's the ingredients. I said, can I have a platter? And you know what? I'll take a bagel too.
Boom.
And I decided I want to make the sandwich
Okay.
because it
I
was no
still think it's
inconvenience to
silly.
me to sit there for 5 extra minutes with a fork and a bagel and sauce some eggs, lay some bacon, close it up, bite it. Done.
Simple as that.
I would never do it.
That's fine. You
Okay.
never have to.
Okay.
Nobody, they're not going to kick you out of the airport for not making a sandwich if you order the ingredients for a sandwich.
Okay.
Are
So
we
you
all-
went to Tim Hortons, Dave?
Yeah.
Yes. My God Almighty. I went to Tim Hortons for the third time. I'm beginning this story. 2 free medium French vanilla cappuccinos. If anybody forgot,
You got 2 free?
2. What did I say? Free? No, 2 medium French
Oh.
vanilla cappuccinos.
I was like, I was
And-
wondering why I got one.
And everything bagel with bacon and egg. I give her the Tim's rewards card and a gift card, both at the same time. Give it to her. She gives me my my rewards card back and goes, "You owe 180." And I just said, "Thank you." And I was like, "Oh, you said 180." I was thinking she's like, I realized that she didn't give me my gift card back and just the reward. So I was thinking she was telling me I had $1.80 left on the gift card. So I was just like, "Thank you." And then she's just standing there. I'm like, oh, you want money? I was like, "Here you go. Here's $2." She gave my 20 cents back. And then I got the bagel and it was good. Two very white, I might add, eggs.
A lot of
They
egg
were-
white, not a lot of yolk.
Yeah. Like they turned into more being egg whites than yolkiness.
Hmm.
But they were usually I get one patty, one egg patty, and like 2 pieces of bacon. This time they gave me 2 egg patties and like 4 pieces of bacon.
Oh,
So they weren't
got a
stingy.
double.
We're not stingy this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry that took 27 years to finish that 1 minute story.
Yes. Sarah, I was telling Dave when we were coming in for the landing, it's pretty windy here today.
Mhm.
And so like the pilot told us in Orlando before we took off, he goes, weather in Buffalo is not great. It's going to be pretty windy when we get there. Probably going to be a pretty bumpy ride. He goes, we'll try and find some smooth air. I'm like, I don't understand that at all, but whatever.
Pilot talk.
So we're coming down and I'm dozing off the entire plane ride because I just fall asleep on planes. And we hit one good bump of air and I fucking thought I was going to pass out, throw up, shit my pants, all of the above. I was like this on the armrest. I had the aisle. I was like this, falling asleep. Listen to a podcast, not ours. And we hit this bump. And I'm like, immediately 10 degrees hotter on the plane. I'm sweating, like just dripping sweat. And I'm like, I like reach the air, turn that up. I'm like, it's like, I felt like shit. It was so bad. And we finally land. Thank God. And I stand up immediately. Now nobody's moving. I'm like, get off this plane, please. And I've got this mask on. And I'm not an anti-masker, but God, did I want to rip this thing off my face and just chuck my egg sandwich on everyone.
Let this water.
And we finally got off, and I'm like, okay, a little bit of AC. I'm feeling better. And then I get into Dave's car, and I forget that I hate being the passenger in any vehicle because I feel like shit when I'm the passenger. So I'm trying to drink this coffee Dave got for me so nicely. I take 2 sips, and I'm like, I feel like shit again.
I'm like, "Joe, if you show up in my car, I'm gonna fucking hit you."
So bad. I didn't feel better until we went right to the barber.
I went right to the bar. We'd be like, heck yeah,
That's the way to do it. Get off the plane, just go
right
drink.
to the bar.
Pounds them down.
But yeah, I felt much better once I like sat down in there. Now I feel great, but I was like, I'm in trouble if I don't get off this plane.
You were a big plane gal, Sarah?
No, I hate flying. Well, hold on. Let me revise. I'll fly. Like I won't be like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't enjoy flying.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, yes, I get to get on a plane today. I'm like, okay, like we're gonna take off and then we're gonna land and then we're gonna be in the air for this extended. Like it's just not my thing. I like going to the airport. I like the whole vibe of the airport.
I like chilling in an airport.
I don't like the physical act of the flying portion.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that I have to do to make myself feel okay pre-flying.
You have to take like Motrin.
No, I chew
Probably
two
like says a
pieces.
prayer.
So I chew 2 pieces of gum, which is uncharacteristic because I usually only chew half a piece
Half a
of gum.
piece. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's 4 times as much.
I know.
4. You're
4
right.
times as much.
I have to have a bottle of water. I have to make sure that I have a puke bag in front of me, and if I don't, I take it from somebody.
You're like, I'm gonna need this more than you.
Just in case. I've never thrown up on a plane. Knock on wood, I'm getting on a plane in like 2 weeks. But and then when they go over the safety spiel, like they pull out the cards, I physically take the card out from behind the thing and I make sure each flight attendant knows that I'm holding the card and I'm watching them because in my mind, I think, hey, if this plane goes down, they're going to remember that I read the safety card and they're going to have my back.
No, they're not.
And I know, but it makes me feel better. So I don't
That's
care.
good. No, I'm not telling you to stop doing it. I just mean they don't give a shit.
But it makes me feel better. And I like to think that.
I had my noise canceling AirPods in earlier.
And I take AirPods out. Like I make sure they know I am locked in listening to them.
Yeah.
I have to be awake for takeoff. And I really rather sleep the entire time. But if I can't do that, I sit and delete pictures that I don't need off of my phone. And then when we're about to land, I have to be awake for landing.
I would much rather be asleep when we land because like I was telling Joe when we got to North Carolina, I think, Charlotte, it was just so bumpy that I was like for probably 5 minutes, it was just the worst what's it called? Turbulence I've ever felt in a plane, where it was just like going back and forth, and I was like, there's no way this plane is landing. And I'm all right, so I'm gonna get to say goodbye to everybody. See you later.
My favorite thing about getting turbulence on a plane is when you're sitting in like the back of the plane, right? And you can see everybody's heads.
That's
and everybody's just it's my favorite thing to watch people's heads just.
I get really bad pressure in my ears, so that's why I chew so much gum because it helps pop my ears, but I hate the feeling of my ears popping. So when I was little, I used to always wear earplugs because I thought that it helped. I also used to sleep, I used to like to be asleep the entire time, but then when I started flying by myself, that wasn't like super realistic because I liked to be aware of the things that were going
on. The first time I came down to Florida, via plane, I was asleep for basically the entire flight, including most of the descent. I woke up like just before we landed, and now I will never do that again. I make sure that I am awake once they make that announcement, we're going to begin our descent. That's when I usually wake up.
Yeah.
Which is right when we hit the turbulence today.
Yeah.
Because on the trip down that first time, I didn't have the chance to pop my ears while we were descending. So all that pressure built up, and I couldn't hear for the first day of the trip.
Yep. That's happened to me. I also enjoy sitting next to the person I'm flying with. I don't if I'm flying with somebody, I like sitting next to them. I don't like being separated, so much so that I have pitched many a fits in an airport and they have changed seats for me so I can sit next to.
Oh my God.
Why don't you just purchase the seat then?
We had, and well, the one time that I really pitched a fit was we had purchased the seats next to each other and they changed them without telling us. And I was like,
Oh,
not gonna happen. So the only seats that they had next to each other were like the last row of the plane, which I was like, yep, fine, sign me up. The person I was traveling with was less than thrilled with me because of how much less leg room you have in the last row. So he was not happy that that was where we had to sit. And he was like, I'm just going to suck it up because I'd rather just sit here for 2 hours than listen to you complain for about 7. So I was like, it's a fair,
Exactly.
it's a very
I
fair,
prefer to
smart
sit
man.
next to the person I'm.
Well, yeah, it's
Totally.
obviously like better, like
Preference, yeah.
nicer because it's
Yeah.
like one, you can just have a conversation if you want to. But and so like I got lucky with with so I had Buffalo to Georgia and then Georgia to Daytona. And then I had Daytona to Charlotte and Charlotte to Buffalo. So out of the three, or 3 out of the 4, I was next to somebody that I knew. I believe the Daytona to Charlotte, I was next to, I was in the exit. So I had leg room,
Nice.
which was nice. And so it was only one person that I was next to. And she was cool. She was just like, oh, how you doing? She's like, I got time. I got like an hour and a half layover because we were taking forever to like take off. And I was like, yeah, bitch, I got 13 hours.
I was sitting next to a woman and her daughter, and her husband and son were behind them. They had the middle and the window seat. And I was like, why wouldn't they all sit like take 4 seats? Obviously, there's only 3 and 3, but like, have that extra aisle seat. And I was like, well, actually, I feel like that's a smarter move. Like go 2 and 2.
Yeah.
You get the window seat both times, and they were still like right there. So I got a smart move. Plus, it gave me the aisle. So
I'm a big okay with trading seats. Like when I'm traveling alone and like they know I'm traveling alone and they're like, hey, like, do you mind if you switch? Like, I don't really care. It never
the
really
only
did.
time I will not be happy is if I have to take a middle somewhere. If I
I
can
don't
keep an
care.
aisle or keep a window, if I have a window, I just don't. I cannot do the middle.
It never bothers me. I'm like, sure, I don't really care because I know I always ask somebody to switch if I'm not sitting next to the person. So, and everybody always says yes. So I'm always like, gotta return the favor. What was I just gonna say about flying? Oh, I flew by myself during like semi important COVID times, I guess, like at the start of 2021, like when people still really weren't flying or anything. Um, sorry. I flew by myself from North Carolina to Boston, and my flight was at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And here I am with my like 5 masks and like hand sanitizing everything. I get to the front desk. I'm like, listen, I want to sit next to the least amount of people as possible. I'm traveling back to people who are high risk. So like let me sit around the least amount of people as possible. I had nobody 3 rows in front of me, nobody 3 rows behind me, and nobody in like 5 rows next to me. I was like completely
Flying
on
during
an
COVID was the best.
I was completely on an island by myself, and I was like, so much bliss. I loved it. And granted, there was maybe like 13 people on the plane, but I was like,
Yeah.
I think you should be able to put up every armrest. So if you're ever in a row by yourself, you can just like, oh wait,
Some planes you
they wouldn't
can.
allow that, would they? Because you gotta have like your fucking.
I've done it.
I've done it.
When I where the hell were we flying? I think it was when I was going to Disneyland. It was either the trip to Colorado or one of the flights, because there was a layover in Colorado both times. One of those flights, the rows were empty. Most of the rows were empty. So we were able to split up and just lay across. You have to be like in your seats when they take like the head count, make sure everybody's there.
Yeah.
But then as soon as they were done, we were like, can we? And they're like, yeah, we don't care. And just
Because like when we were on this, on these flights, they were like, okay, have your seatbelt on when we're taking off and obviously when we're landing. And then like we suggest you keep it on
if you're seated.
if you're seated. And I'm just like, so you want me to have it on the whole time?
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting up.
I don't get up on a plane.
Oh yeah, I never get up on a plane. I think I've only peed on a plane once
I've
in
done
my
it probably one time.
whole existence. Peed once and gotten changed in the bathroom once.
Oh wow.
But I don't get up.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
Yeah, there's just like
directed
I had to get up on
the
this flight
time.
because the woman had to go to the bathroom, and I was like mid game on my phone. I'm like, bitch, and I had to lose the game.
I like kind of want to stand up because like when I'm on like a Greyhound bus, for some reason I just like to like walk when it's moving.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
it
just
is a
like-
cool feeling.
I don't know why. I just like I'm like this is cool. Like I'm walking in a
moving vehicle.
you know. So I just like standing. Any bus, honestly, school bus, whatever. But a plane is just like, nah. I think it's just like I don't know.
Sir, I know your answer to this, but Dave, do you put your phone on airplane mode?
Yeah. At the beginning.
I don't.
Are you supposed to have it on? Well, I have it on the whole time because mostly I'm just listening to music. I don't really care. But
You're
can you
supposed to
take
have
it
your
off?
phone on airplane mode,
Take off and landing.
take off and landing.
Right. You can have it off.
You can have it off because like you don't have internet up there anyways. I never put on airplane mode.
I mean, my phone's always on do not disturb just to begin with. So airplane mode is really just no different for me. So.
Yeah, I don't do it. And I've like
Why
Shannon will like throw a fit
Like, how is it that much of an inconvenience to you? You can't just put it on.
because it's not an inconvenience at all. I would happily do it. It's just the fact that I know it does nothing that I'm not turning it
Yeah,
on.
but what if everybody on the plane had that mindset? Something would get fucked.
I don't think so. I think we're living in 2022. I'd like to assume that the plane's technology is strong enough that phones don't interfere with shit.
I'm never taking that chance.
Well, I take it every day, or not every day, but every time I fly. And the plane hasn't crashed yet.
I think oh, I have something to say after. Remind me something about hair after
Okay.
this conversation. I think the person next to me, I don't think they had theirs on airplane mode. Actually, no, we might have been flying or not taking off or landing. But I don't know. They just say put it on. I'm like, okay, it's not causing me any harm to do anything
No,
about
it doesn't cause me any harm either. I just like to
Yeah, you're such a tough guy.
play the chances.
Look at this guy, badass.
I
over
just
here.
like once they prove to me that my phone is fucking up the plane, I'll turn it off.
Well, it's literally just like wearing your seatbelt in a car.
Yeah.
Something could happen.
Yeah, but that's definitely proven to help. Seatbelts are proven to save lives. Airplane mode, not proven to do anything.
Well, it's just a could. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. Like I know people don't. Not everybody. Like out of the full plane,
Yeah,
maybe it could be a 50-50.
it could be. I think it's probably more like 70-30. 70% are turning airplane mode on. The other 30 are just like, who gives a fuck?
Right. Because like me, I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing anything on my phone right now, anyways. And
I'm like the
that's-
person, like as we're taking off, I'm like texting, literally taking off right now.
See, I don't listen. People will text me
Because I have somebody to text.
I don't give a fuck. Even if I did have somebody to text, it's like, how about I text you when I'm in the air, or just trust that I'm going to
Yeah.
make it back to you. How
Or
about
I
that?
I always forget to download a podcast because you can't listen to them if they're
Yeah.
not downloaded while when you're up there.
Yeah, you can't use Spotify.
Yeah, so I'll like, and it without fail, and I guarantee it'll happen on Monday when I fly back. I'm going to be sitting on the plane. They're going to tell me turn on airplane mode, and I go, let me finish downloading this podcast first, and then I will.
Why are you downloading it on the plane?
Because that's when I remember, oh fuck, I need to listen to something
So-
while I'm flying.
You're dumb.
I'm downloading the podcast right now.
Like you could download it.
Well, today I did it while I was in the airport, but I've tried to do that in the Buffalo airport where there's no fucking signal. And so it's like taking 10 years to
Airport
download,
big.
and then I get on the plane and
Wait, what?
Is the Buffalo airport big?
Bigger than Georgia? No.
bigger than some airports,
Yeah. Georgia's
smaller than some.
Compared to the Orlando airport.
tiny compared to Orlando.
Compared to the Charlotte airport.
tiny.
Yeah,
I've heard.
pretty
I
small.
mean, I didn't get to see much of the Charlotte airport, but from what I've heard, it's like a
The
giant
airport's
mall.
small.
Is it? I thought it was a giant mall. Tina said.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different North Carolina airport.
Charlotte Airport's a decent size. I think it's bigger than the Buffalo Airport.
I think I'm thinking of a different. Oh,
What's
I'm
the-
thinking of the Charleston airport, I think.
What's the biggest one? LAX,
LAX is
JFK.
a big airport.
JFK.
The Colorado, the Denver airport is pretty big too.
Oh, you know which one's the smallest one? The West Virginia one.
Yeah,
Ben was telling us about that, and it's literally like one of the smallest.
just an airstrip.
And like,
Really?
go ahead, Sam.
I'm trying. Which one did I just say?
Charleston.
Charlotte.
Charleston
Oh,
and
Charlotte.
one of the two of them is very small.
Isn't Charleston? Isn't that Virginia or
That's-
South Carolina?
I don't know. There's a Charleston probably in every state.
Could be. Yes.
I had a connecting flight from Charleston to Columbia. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. One of them
Yeah,
is
I don't
very.
know.
The West Virginia one. It's like Ben was telling us about it, and it's like the landing strip is like if you have to hit it just right
It's just long enough to stop
because
the plane.
because it's like if you
I'll never go there.
they go down, and Ben was telling us that it's like if it goes into like an auto land, and then if it feels like it's not going to do it, it goes back up and circles around to come back.
Oh,
Because it's
right.
like there's a cliff right at the edge of it, so it's like you can't miss it.
Yeah,
The place where they build airports.
I will never be going there.
Like I could have botched it a little bit, but it's something like that where it's like he literally was like sitting there, they were about to land, they were like, nope, got to do it again.
Take off again.
They were
Nope.
like 10 feet from the ground, like nope.
Yep, would never be me.
Um,
Never be me.
Couldn't be me.
about hair before I have my story.
Is it a plane story?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, we can stay on planes if we need to.
It's incredible how much we talk about planes on this podcast.
I'm all set with planes, I think.
Yeah.
So I have my hair. I have not washed my hair since Saturday. Because
Dude, it's Thursday.
I know. No, I know. So
It's not great.
I know that you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. Like
Yeah.
I've rinsed it, obviously. Like it's not like I'm just going bone dry here. It's whatever. But like I was like, this is now the longest I've ever went, I think, without washing my hair. Because I saw this, I saw this thing on TikTok, of course. So I was like, I'm just gonna see what it looks like, whatever. And he was like, this dude was saying that he hasn't washed his hair in like ever. Because like you gotta let like the natural oils and I'm like,
Natural oils. That's called
True.
fucking greasy hair.
No, your hair is greasy because of the natural oils from your scalp and your hair.
they're like if you let it go long enough, like he was saying, after like 3 weeks, it doesn't look greasy and it doesn't smell bad anymore or whatever. And
You probably
Not
get
smell
used to
bad.
it.
maybe not smell bad, but I was just like, I'm definitely not gonna go like years without washing my hair, but I was like, I'm just gonna see what like, especially now short hair, you can do this. Girls, you can't do this because you guys got long hair. So it's just like physically impossible. But I'm like, okay,
I
got short
have to
hair.
wash my hair every 2 days or it's not
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you guys got a whole lot of hair. Me, I'm just like, okay, it's easier because my hair will actually kind of stay now. Like the first day, if I wash my hair and then put the product in my hair, because I use powder, which it's a very soft hold. Because I don't like it looking like,
My hair.
yeah, I don't
Not
like
right
it-
now, but
I don't like it looking like, I don't like what is it like, gel
I use pomade.
or pomade.
Yeah.
Because it's very sticky and it's just very left. So I got this powder that Chris uses,
Mhm.
and it holds it, but then as soon as there's wind, it's like, okay, this thing is
Yeah.
completely fucked.
That's exactly why I don't use the powder, because I need my hair to always look good.
Yeah, I'd like it to stay, but I just kind of get over it. It doesn't stay up how I want to, but it's whatever. So we're on day 4, but I think I'm gonna wash my hair today. And then I'm gonna go the next 2 days and wash it. So I don't know.
It's a
I
nice
went,
reset for your hair.
Like last weekend, I went like 3 days without showering at all.
Okay.
I had
well,
3 days off. I just didn't do anything.
yeah,
But
I
like,
sh-
if my hair does not get washed every day, I look like a greasy rat.
okay, but it's not supposed to get washed every day.
I
Like you just gotta.
I
rinse it.
basically, besides my days off, because on my days off I don't go anywhere, I don't do anything, so I don't do anything with my hair. But if I'm working or if I'm doing something, I wash my hair every single day. I cannot leave the house.
But your hair is so short.
Yeah, and I wash it every day. Because of the fact that I put product in my hair, I have to wash it every day. Because I'll sleep with that shit in my hair.
Yeah, but you just rinse it.
Nah, gotta wash.
Use
Because it
cold
still
water.
feels greasy when I rinse it.
Yeah, it'll feel a little like.
I don't like the feeling.
and
Soap
your-
every day,
and then your-
shampoo every
and then
day.
your hair will just be good. Like I put like it. I just do my hair. I haven't put product in my hair since Saturday.
Yeah, no,
And
I
just-
wash it
It
every
just
day.
stays now. Probably because it's disgusting. but-
Yeah. I wash it every day. If I've got something to do that day, I
Oh
wash my
my
hair.
god, what's going on with my hair? I'll keep the hat on.
The thing I wanted to talk about. Shannon was watching a TikTok that she showed me, and it was, I guess there was one that she watched that she didn't show me. This girl was like, this woman was giving birth, and they're like, oh, like, don't you want your like husband here? And I guess he was like in the bathroom taking a big old dump of Rooski. Sarah?
I think she did that on purpose.
No, I think she's gone.
Yeah, I think she left. Like on purpose because I just did what I just did.
Well, she needs to fucking come back in.
She'll come back in. I'll accept her.
Well, now I have to. I think I'm the host again.
Oh, how'd you make me the host? You didn't like my impersonation of a baby being born?
It was just for the dramatics.
Fuck you.
Joe was like, Sarah? I was like, I
Well,
think
'cause
she left on purpose.
I was like, if this is a fucking disconnection issue.
No, it was for the dramatics.
Anyway, so she was giving birth. Her husband was in the dumper.
Big dumper guy.
And so like the one that we had watched together.
You watched this together?
No. We didn't watch a woman give birth.
Oh my God.
It was a TikTok. They don't show that shit.
Oh,
But it was like of a husband, like getting like a quick coaching from the nurse and like suiting up in the robe, ready to fucking
yeah.
catch the-
Giving birth terrifies me.
And
No
so
kidding.
Shannon showed me this one, and then she told me about the one that she watched about the guy, and she was like, "Honey, I like, are you coming out?" And I was like,
I'd stay in there.
"Yeah, I don't think I want to. I want to be present for my child's birth, but I don't want to be.
There's no shot I'm looking down there, bro.
It's not even that I don't want to look. I'm not properly trained on the machinery.
Yeah, but they're not having you do anything.
Not
They
having
are
you
though.
catch the child. They're just like, look.
Yeah,
There's
they're
also
not-
No.
like-
This guy was getting trained on removal.
Okay, well then some people do that. They're like, they probably ask, do you want to do this? Or
I'd
do
be
you
like,
wanna just be in the
absolutely
background?"
not. Get him the fuck out
Yes,
of here.
well,
thank you.
That's a smart decision on your part.
Shannon starts telling me, she goes, well, fucking, who was it? Kylie Kendall, one of the fucking bitches. She was
Yeah.
like, she fucking removed that shit herself.
How do you have that much force to be able to bend down and do that? At the
Well,
same
because
time?
you're in the fucking stirrups. You just reach and pull.
No way, dude.
No.
My arms
Yeah,
aren't that
honestly,
No,
long.
I mean, yeah, all the power. I couldn't do it. That's fucking,
I-
you got a whole human coming out of you.
I can't think about it too long. I get really freaked out and makes me never
Yeah.
want to do it.
But like, that's exactly like, these doctors and nurses are properly trained on how to remove a human from another human from a very small opening.
Well, an alien. From a
The
human.
5-second
It's
training.
spread to, like this big.
Yeah.
Bro, 10 centimeters, bro. That's about 4 fingers. I know 7 centimeters, I think is about 4 fingers. I don't know. I heard it from friends.
Oh God.
I've seen a diagram. It's huge.
Yeah, it's
I'm like-
massive.
My body does, huh? I'm
Yeah.
like, no thanks.
So like the 30-second training that this man was getting while his wife is just strapped up. I'm like, I'm sorry.
You
That
know?
is not enough training for me to go in. Let's fucking go, babe.
No, the women basically give birth twice because then they have to deliver the placenta, which is
Yeah.
basically just about as big as the baby.
I think it's a lot softer than a baby, but yeah.
But it's like it's like a sack of blood.
Yeah, don't say that to Dave.
There's no okay.
You know, people
once-
eat that shit.
Yeah.
What?
People
Yeah.
eat
So the Kardashians
placenta.
will get it. Yeah, people eat the placenta. It's like good for
The
you.
nutrients is like
So like the Kardashians will have it
Couldn't
made
be
into
me.
like powder to put in their smoothies.
disgusting. Yeah, fuck them.
What?
It's usually rich people.
Dude, rich people are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why don't you just eat a fucking
Yeah, but I don't want
Pop-Tart.
anybody
what's your
during that
nutrients from
process,
Pop-Tart?
nobody but a medical professional.
No, yeah, absolutely not. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Shannon made me seem like I was a bad guy. It wasn't like an argument, right? But it was just like she goes, you wouldn't be there. I go, I'd be there. I'd hold your hand. I'd let you squeeze the fuck out of me.
Yeah, by all means, I'll get surgery in my hand if you need to squeeze it that hard.
Yeah, like go ahead. Punch me in the face if you need to, but like I'm not grabbing the thing because I'm
I'll be
not
like-
properly trained.
I'll be like, you fuck put me in this position. I want you out of here. Bye.
As far
Get the
away
fuck
as
out.
possible. Honestly, I'll go grab a 2-hour nap.
Yeah, you want me to go buy you some McDonald's? I'm there. Anything you need in that moment.
I'm gonna
Except
want
for me pulling the child out.
a bottle of wine. Let's
That's
go.
fine. I think that might be illegal, but
It's not.
No, it can't be. I mean, the baby's coming out, so you might as well put some good stuff in.
it's a good point.
The hell is out of you now.
I'm even hesitant on cutting the umbilical cord.
Oh yeah, don't touch me. Nope. Nobody but a
Not a
medical
chance.
professional with a knife.
I mean, that's not so much attached to you anymore once the baby's born.
I don't care.
I don't care.
That's disgusting.
Okay. I was gonna say it detaches from you so the baby can come out and then it's just attached to
I
the baby.
can't.
By the way, I'm not looking at that kid until it's all cleaned up and
Yeah,
sitting.
fucking wipe that shit down with a
and
Lysol and then
sitting-
hand it to me.
Sitting, no, it's not until it's sitting in that like baby
Swaddled.
incubator thing.
Oh, and the little egg incubator.
yeah.
Then I'll touch
Then
it.
I'll go look at it from the glass. 'Cause I
Yeah, I'm
can't.
just again, don't give me the surgical scissors because I didn't go to medical school.
This is what I'm paying you you're charging me thousands of dollars for
Yeah.
this experience.
You do
Yeah,
the
like,
work.
if I'm
Don't
doing
try
it,
and pawn it off on me.
you better give me a cut of what you're making.
Yeah. Give me some scratch there.
You better not see that on the bill. If you're catching it and you're cutting it, that better not show up on the bill.
Yeah, wipe
Okay?
that. Give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that
I
deduction.
get it's like $1,000 per baby that you get.
Yeah.
And then if I get any liquid on me, it's an extra $100.
I just the part that really freaks me out is A, the pain, but then B, the potential of getting this thick ass needle shoved into my back.
Excuse me?
Well, so they'll like put in what's it
Epidural.
called?
Epidural.
Epidural, and it basically
numbs
like
you
numbs
from,
you
like-
from the.
Why is it calling you back?
They put it in your spine. So it's your nervous system.
Oh, bro.
They'll also put like what is it, like a nerve block sometimes.
I don't know. I try not to think about it.
Yeah. They'll do like nerve
That's not-
blocks in like other parts of your body too.
Bro,
So
they
they're, like-
think the baby was coming out with the noise I just made. They were like, oh my God, it's coming out already. I'm like, no, that's just me crying over here, watching a giant needle go into
Yeah.
the woman's back.
So like
Um,
I don't know, shit's crazy. But
That's why
if I was like a
I-
doctor and my wife is giving birth and they go, "Hey doc," I'd be like, "I'm trained." Sure.
That's why when the time does come very long down the road when I do have children, I want it to be twins. So it's one and done. I get a boy and a girl and I never have to do it again.
Yeah.
That's it.
How about you just not have 2 kids?
Plus, when it comes to twins, the second one's coming out a lot easier than the first.
Yeah. I mean, you're already there.
Yeah.
For one.
just
you're
coming
good
out
to
like
go.
ski balls. now.
Yeah. Just put my quarter in and
Oh, I'm like in pain thinking
I'm
about it.
sweating.
I'm doing all right.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
I'm
just
not-
don't want to do it.
Yeah, no. Bottom
Keep
line.
me
is-
on this
I
side
just-
of the sheet.
I just also want you to keep in mind that neither of you are going to have a child coming out of your.
No. And absolutely. Oh,
Perfect.
100%.
Yeah, bro. The only thing I
Okay.
want coming out down there is poop.
I fully
But if it doesn't come out of your butt, so.
I know that, but I'm just saying, since the only thing that's coming down there for me is poop, that's the only thing I want it to be.
I'm
that general
I'm
area.
fully amazed by what women can do. That doesn't change the fact that a woman shouldn't be doing it herself, and I should not be
Yeah.
doing it as the husband or the father of the child. Not always the husband. It's 2022.
Could be anything.
Any man can be a father. Not any man can be a husband.
Any man
Or
can
dad.
evidently deliver a baby.
Yeah. If they were to give me if there's like a 5-hour class while she's in labor and they go, here, watch this video, do this mannequin. Don't do the mannequin. practice on this mannequin, and then you get a certification
that's
at the
what
end.
birthing classes are for, right? They have those
Yeah,
like
that's
while she's
Yeah, I
pregnant.
still don't trust those.
Yeah, but they're teaching you.
It teaches you how to like coach her through labor.
Coaching a woman through labor is one thing.
Yeah.
Delivering the child is a whole different thing.
I'm agreeing.
Yes,
Okay.
we've agreed.
Yeah, just making sure.
Let's stop.
I want to
bringing
be done
the
with
level
it
up to
because
10
my back
here.
hurts.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm feeling all sorts
I want like
of-
3 doctors and a 5-hour class while she's in labor. If they expect me to handle this
they're not
newborn
expecting anything.
child.
They're like,
They'll probably
I'm sure,
offer.
I'm sure it's an offer. Hey, do you want to pull this kid out of
I'd be
your
like,
wife's?
I'm good,
system?"
doc.
No, we're all set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Want to cut? Nope. We're all
Nope.
set.
we're good. I'm good. We're chilling.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fine.
They're like, do you want to wipe its head? I go, no. I don't know the procedure. Do I wipe front to back to front? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know I'm not having one for a very long time.
I'm not even looking at the baby until its cone head is back to circle head.
That's so weird to think about.
Yeah,
It's
Sometimes
really-
they have to suction them out if they get stuck.
that's
So
pretty
they
cool.
put like a suction cup on its head and like,
If they ask me to do that, I'll volunteer. Just not to like pull it out, but just like stick the plunger on. Yeah, sign me up.
oh, I'm just like thinking, nope, we're all set. I'm all set. We can move on.
like, that's so
Oh.
weird. There's really put suction cup on babies' heads.
That help
It's like a
along.
vacuum.
I'll flip the switch. That's it. If it's a vacuum, I'll turn it
They
on.
seal her up and they go, all right,
it.
Dave, flip the
Hit it.
switch. You're just like, fuck yeah.
It's just a vacuum. This
Baby
big.
shoots through a tube right into the incubator.
Honestly, if they made it more like a game, maybe I'll play along. if they had it go through like a tube and then it like shot out into like a basket, I get the rebound.
Wait, this now just sounds unsafe.
Some sound effects like arcade sounds to cover up the screaming. Down.
Like if it like goes up into a tube and then it had that, that in Dave and Buster they got that big ball drop where it's just
Yeah.
like a bouncy ball and then like put it into like
Bonus ball. You get like an extra kid.
yeah. Or like if
Okay.
it goes into this one, you get $100 off your payment.
There you go.
I'd get-
Okay, I see where you're going.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'd get the rebound if it went into a basket. I'd get your change. You could have it back. That's what it'd be doing. It'd come out of the wife, goes in the basket. I'd be like, oh, I got your change, honey. Here's the kid back. You can hold it now.
Oh god.
Boom.
Oh god.
Oh, make it take it. Oh man.
Street rules. Whew.
That was funny.
I don't know that I had anything else beyond that.
Let's see. I got nothing.
I got my tattoo.
Oh yeah.
So you can't.
And?
Okay, it's on my arm.
I
Have
saw
you
it,
ever,
but
with any of your tattoos, had like what they call second skin put on?
Yeah.
So that's what's currently on it right now, and I have like
you
there's
have?
like my blood is trapped under it, so you can't really tell because I
Yeah.
have to leave it on for a week.
Oh, that's why it looks so. Because I just saw something on your arm. And I was like,
They did the second skin on this.
This is the first one I've had with second skin, and so I went on Tuesday, and I got it done.
You got to keep it on for how long? A week?
But I'm having like skin irritation to the second skin. So they said if it like starts to hit, like air starts to hit it, I can take it off. But they said now I can skip the Aquaphor once this comes off and just wash it and put lotion on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still putting Aquaphor on it, I think.
I still put Aquaphor on this one and it's like basically fully healed.
So, okay, I'll show you and then I'll tell the story.
Wait, are we gonna
So-
be able to tell what it is?
Yeah.
K.
King of
So this
Hearts.
is, and it's a heart.
Oh.
So it's the K, like a deck of cards, and it's a heart that my great uncle Marty drew. So I'm gonna smile because if I don't, I'll cry. So for anybody who listens to the podcast quite frequently, I wasn't on the podcast 2 weeks ago because my Uncle Marty passed away. He was 91, lived a very long and happy, love-fulfilled life. And he was my best friend. He's my best friend since I was 12.
It's your fucking mouth.
So it has been very difficult for myself and my family. But about a year ago, I had my great uncle and my grandfather on my dad's side draw hearts in their own handwriting. And I had planned on getting a tattoo back then. And then, life just kind of happened. I didn't really have an idea that I was like overly in love with. So I just kept them. I've had them. I like hoard everything that man has ever written for me. Like I have every card he's ever given me. So I have a lot of his handwriting, but this heart was like my prized possession. And so when he got sick at the end of December last year, he lived in Las Vegas. And one of the first things that he taught me was how to play cards when I was like 13. So he taught me all of these like Vegas card games. So when he was sick, I asked him what his favorite card in the deck of 52 cards is. And he said the King of Hearts. So when he passed away, I said that I was going to get the K, like a deck of cards, and I was going to get the heart in his handwriting. So that's what it is.
That's nice. I like that. The
So,
K is really like.
It's really nice. So I will say I didn't feel a thing. Like I walked in and the guy was like, oh, like, do you have any other tattoos? And I'm like, yeah, I'm one of those bitches that says they have tattoos, but they're all like this big. So like, I was like, I don't know if you can really consider those to be like, I mean, they are tattoos. They're permanently on my body, but I'm like,
Yeah,
they count.
I'm like, I have one with shading. Like if that counts for anything.
Give yourself some credit, Sarah.
And I have been in some pretty tough spots, I'll say so myself. So he was like, okay, like that's totally fine. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, are you touching my arm with the needle? Like I felt nothing. Like I was like, you can do it again, like 5 times over. Like it took like 5 seconds.
All the way
So
down.
what is that? That's right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's right here.
So
It's right under, like this is my bone of my wrist, like right here.
Yeah. Any higher up, it probably would have not felt good.
I didn't feel a thing. And so I have one here on this part of my arm. And he was like, oh, like that one must have really fucking hurt. And I was like, well, I think I blacked out during that one. And he like takes the needle away from my arm and is like, you passed out? I was like, no. Like I just had a lot of emotion and adrenaline running through my body when I got that one that I don't remember a single thing of getting that tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, were you drunk? And I said, no. Fully sober, just like very overly emotional. And he was like, okay. This guy definitely thought that I was nuts.
Yeah.
Well, you are, but
I definitely am. And I definitely overshare. Like I definitely told this man so many stories about Uncle Marty in the 15 minutes that it took him to tattoo my arm. And so he's like, oh, but you got one on your ribs too. Doesn't that hurt? And I was like, I was like, the one on my ankle definitely hurt the most. And he was like,
I never want to get something on my ankle, honestly.
It's not, but it's not even on my ankle. It's on like the inside part of my leg. I can't really show you, but
looks like an ankle to
Yeah,
me.
it looks like an ankle to me. Yeah.
but it's like it's not on any. Okay, so like here, I'm looking at my heel. It's about.
So is it like in between the Achilles tendon and like underneath your ankle?
Kind
Or is
of.
it up higher?
It's up a bit higher, but it's not on my calf. It's definitely like.
Is it above the? Is it above the knobby bone?
Where is it here?
It's a little bit higher. It's like right there.
These are socks I wore yesterday.
So above the knobby bone.
Yeah. That one
So
hurt,
it's
but it
just
wasn't.
above the ankle.
That one hurt the most because of how much she wiped it. Like not even from the ankle.
They
She was
wipe
like
that shit.
really aggressive with the wiping. But I will say I went and got this one all by myself. I've always had somebody else with me whenever I've gotten any of my tattoos. But Uncle Marty, he lived his life. He did things the way he wanted, when he wanted. And, you know, sometimes it was by himself. Uncle Marty lived the life that he wanted. So I felt like I was going to go do it by myself, but he would be with me because it was for him. So
That's very nice. And it looks like a good tattoo too.
yeah, it is really nice. He was going to leave the K like unfilled in, but I was like,
Yeah, filled in is definitely better.
filled in, as well as he was like red, right? And I was like, no. Like,
Black and white.
I was like, we're all set here. I have color on this part, but and it's red, but you don't see this one all the time. So like, I don't really.
I think most of mine have color. No, it's about half.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think I don't remember what I was gonna say. 2, I kind of want to get one on my thigh. And it's just gonna be like a random one. Like I think that's where I kind of want to put like I have a picture of dice that just say fuck it on it. And it would just go on my thigh because that is a spot where it's not like visible ever
Yeah.
gonna be visible
Yeah.
unless I'm literally naked.
Yeah.
So like that's like stuff like that I would kind of just like, and it's just something small.
Yeah.
So it's like if I just be like, oh
You
yeah,
got too much hair on your legs for a tattoo.
yeah, I know, but it's still gonna be seen. And that's why I don't care about this one.
That's fair.
It should be like, fuck it.
I really like
So
it.
you ready for your next one already, Sarah?
Honestly, yeah, the way this one didn't feel like anything, I was like,
Yeah, I'm ready for this one. Hurt
Let's
back here, but
Yeah.
I'm already ready for the next one.
and I feel like this is arguably my most visible one. I mean, obviously when I wear like a tank top or like a short sleeve shirt, you can see this one.
Yeah,
And I guess this one you can see sometimes too, because it's also on my arm. But I think this one is like the most visible. Maybe I just feel that way right now because it literally just looks like a black blob. I really want to peel it off.
Somebody asked me, Ben, I think they're like, you ever forget you have tattoos? And I'm like, no, because I love looking at them.
yeah.
I forget I have this one
I can understand that one.
because I never see it.
Yeah, I like to see my tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So
it's like really far
I
back.
saw a little bit of red.
Here.
Wait, what is this one? And is this like, oh, is it an up balloon?
Oh, you said up, not it. Sorry. I get very
Oh.
I was like, what just happened? Why'd you get so angry?
It's from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
There's a bumblebee with it too.
oh, okay.
I got that one. I was a sophomore in college.
I am 100% itching for
In
a tattoo.
Florida.
Yep.
Now, like I have made my tattoo appointment on May 28th
Oh my gosh.
for my right sleeve. But like I really wish I would have gotten a tattoo in Daytona. Just a
Mhm.
simple DB22.
I
I
Daytona
really want-
Beach.
I have like all 5 of mine are like overly meaningful. Like they all are very, very poignant to certain things in my life. But I have like if I'm ever like fucked up and can get my friends to agree to do it, I always said I would get like a smiley face on like one of my fingers just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I think we should all get a mention too.
One that says shuffle.
Oh, I was talking about us.
Oh,
I was talking about like me, you, Tyler.
Oh.
Ben.
Ben wouldn't get a tattoo.
Yes, yeah, he would. We could convince him. I don't know.
My college roommates who like the three, well, there's also Kira, but like the three of us were all named Sarah. And wherever we lived, there was always a 3 in our like dorm number. So we were so close the one night to convince my direct roommate, Sarah Kelly, to get a 3, but she's like, I will never get a tattoo. I'm like,
Even if it's just a 3.
it was a 3 on like the inside of our fingers.
What
I
is
was
that
like, that
going
would
to
be
take?
so
2
fun.
minutes?
Takes 2 minutes max.
2 seconds. But she just doesn't want anything permanent, which like I can understand. Like that's your choice. But I
only-
was like,
The only thing I can't justify of getting a tattoo that small is the amount of money that I spend on it.
yeah.
Because I think my tattoos are worth like obviously they're all like, but like if you look at somebody who gets like Tyler, he got like something right here. It was like ace or the clubs, the spades,
Suits, yeah.
the suits of the deck, whatever. And it was 65,
Mhm.
and then he tipped, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
tipped
then
mine.
but then you look at like this,
Hmm.
and it was only $200
For all of that,
for each piece on this was 200, I think,
a piece.
a piece. Yes.
Okay.
So like, but there's so much detail, and it
Yeah.
took him like a while. It didn't
Mhm.
take him 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I can get on board with,
Yeah.
But then when
Yeah,
someone's like, I'm like, how about you charge me $30 for this 15-minute tattoo, buddy? But no, because they got to use they use like a whole thing of ink. They don't
They
have
do use
like
a lot of
they
ink.
should make like smaller tubes. They got to make it cheaper. I really think so.
I'm slightly nervous that it's gonna stain, but I think I'll get over it.
Stain?
Like my blood, like that's not gonna stain like that, right?
No,
No.
it's just gonna wash off.
Okay. I think let me try and do some math if I can remember how much each of mine cost.
Mine have all been pretty cheap
I think
because I keep getting mine on like Friday the 13th.
mine have all been
Expensive.
200 or more,
Except for that. This is shark.
I think collectively, not including tip, I've maybe spent $400 on all 5 of my tattoos.
Just called me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not bad. I've got at least $1,000.
I've spent
This one cost more than the one that has color on my side, which is way bigger.
That's do you same place?
All my tattoos are from 5 different places.
Yeah, okay, that's
all of mine are from different places as well.
This place is no longer open. This place was in Orlando. The one on my ankle, they moved their shop to Washington State. This one was done in Massachusetts, and this one I will forever go back to if I ever get another tattoo. But I don't know if I will.
Yeah, where I got this one, I want to keep going to the same artist now because I wanted her to do the whole
Yeah.
sleeve, especially because she did such a great job at this. So I'm happy with it.
yeah. I want to get some. Yeah. I really wish I got DB22, man.
Cool.
Because now it's just like I can't get it anymore.
I mean, you still
Let's go
could.
back.
Unless I like, well, yeah, I could go back, but like my thought process is I should have got it with like the group of people
Yeah.
that got tattoos. We would have all just probably gotten. I could have easily convinced these girls to get DB22. I feel like on their fingers. Who knows? It's over. Money I did not have to
Moments
spend.
passed.
No.
It's true. Save yourself a little bit. Anyways, we want to send it to trivia.
Yeah. I really want to take this off,
No, stop touching. Ow.
but it's like coming off.
The one, while I'm getting the trivia, the one girl, they like called me over. They're like, Dave, you're a tattoo guy. Does this look right? Like, they're like, why does it look like it's bleeding? Like, or like not bleeding, but like the colors are running.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Just
I
how it
don't know.
looks.
It's just, you got it yesterday. Just
Yeah.
like chill. You're good. It's fine. Oh, wait. All right. Hey, yeah.
Sarah, pick a number.
Yeah, go ahead, pick a number.
10.
3, 6, 9, 10. What military legend was nicknamed the GI General?
Military legend.
Or we can go 13.
I don't like
Not that one
13.
either.
I don't know what it stands for either, but
I like 15.
15. What U.S. city is nicknamed Beantown? I don't know.
I
Do you
think
know that one?
I think so.
What is it?
Yeah, what do you
Is
think?
it Chicago?
Boston. Oh, Boston.
You should know that.
Yeah, bro. What's up, man? Did you even live there?
That's super embarrassing.
Aren't Boston beans like a candy? Or something like
yeah.
those aren't they disgusting?
I think so.
Like the worst candy ever. All right, so what? Yeah, I'm not doing 10.
What is it though? Never would have guessed it.
Who's that?
I was gonna say Joe.
Who's that? What is this?
There was a Disney question about Mufasa. I probably would have known the answer to that one.
In a traditional modern deck of cards, which is the only king without a mustache?
It's a good one.
What are the chances?
I don't entirely know.
I don't know. I just know there's 4 choices.
I'm
so.
fairly confident, but I guess how not confident can you be in a get the fuck out of here. 1 in 4 chance. It's Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Can I eat them?
Sure.
What
Brown
kind?
sugar cinnamon or cookies and cream.
Okay, I mean, I have mine.
Oh, you don't say.
All right.
Sarah?
I'm gonna say the King of Hearts.
I said the king of spades.
I said diamonds. Ah, God damn it. How about that?
How about
What are the
that?
chances?
Holy shit. I should have just went with the obvious.
Yeah, you should have.
After that question came up.
All right, Sarah.
Was that number 10?
Yeah. Of the refreshed. That's why we were yes.
Sarah, you're at 4.
Okay.
Dave, you and I are both at 2. So
Nice.
close game.
You guys out there can follow me on Instagram. _DavidChurkey_. You can also follow me on Twitter. TWITTER, which is at DShark101. And my eat of the week is I went to Red Lobster and I got some fried shrimp with some mashed potatoes, believe it or not. It's kind of an oddball side
Yeah.
with shrimp. Cheddar Bay biscuits, delicious as always.
Smack.
I got a 1 rum and Pepsi because they didn't have ginger ale and it wasn't Coke products, so they had Pepsi, and I was like, okay, not terrible, but also not good.
Yeah.
And I got a Bahama Mama, which was also Captain Morgan, Bacardi Black Rum, or is it Black Bacardi Rum?
No, it's Bacardi Black Rum.
Okay. And some tropical fruits. The most delicious drink I've ever had in my life. I could have
Did you say
down
some tropical fruits or subtropical fruits?
some.
It was
It's
like that's very specific that you said subtropical.
no, it just said tropical fruits and then Captain Morgan and Bacardi.
Yeah.
I could have done like 17 of them.
Damn.
Sort of God. It was delicious. You couldn't taste a thing. It was dangerous.
Sarah?
My Instagram, Sarah Bayless with 3 A's. And here's some film that I'm taking to the camera store to get developed.
Oh shit.
But are you gonna actually upload them?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Eat of the week, I'm gonna go the fried green beans that I got with my mom out at a local restaurant the other night. They were super good, and they came with like a wasabi ranch sauce. Spectacular.
Wasabi.
Spectacular. That's
Delicious.
it. That's all I got.
Sounds pretty good.
Wasabi's like spicy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not like super spicy, but spicy.
It's got like a kick.
I mean,
Little
it's
bit
super
cake.
spicy on its own, but like with the ranch, it's not too bad, in my opinion.
Yes.
My eat of the week is I'll come back to it. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel is Joe Sharky. Back to my eat of the week that I still don't know. What the fuck did I eat this week?
I know, I
That-
struggled too, and then I remembered that one.
really have not had a lot to eat, and I'm very disappointed in myself. But I'm gonna circle back to I've been eating a lot of Chipotle lately.
Oh God, do we have another complaint?
No. But I got their pollo asado again. This time the one that I went to had cilantro. so good. Very good. Had it with chips. I actually had a reward on my app for free chips and guac. So I tried guac. Not good.
Can't be.
And that's like top tier guac. So I don't think
That's
you're
top
ever
tier.
I don't, my opinion, my favorite guac ever, unless I make it myself, is Chipotle guac.
I was
So if you don't like that,
very disappointed.
so if you don't like that, I just think you're a lost cause and you're never gonna like it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try yours if it's gonna be there,
Mhm.
but like, it's just like one, I couldn't even taste the cilantro in it, which I feel like is important to me. And
What's with you
two,
with cilantro.
I love cilantro. And
God.
two, it's just mush.
I feel like the main ingredient in guacamole is not fucking cilantro.
No, it's avocado, but there's like no flavor. It just tastes like mush on a chip. Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Fucking
Mush
cat,
on
bro. Dude, it's so bad right now. I'm
It's
like, wait,
so good.
no, we sniffed because at it's no, there's fucking spray right there. Don't spray it. Oh my God.
Apple cinnamon.
Dude, so the cat we have up here, quick side note, we weren't talking about guac, is
Oh.
I just breathed this in. The cat just took a shit. But like before I could tell that it was fucking cat shit, I'm like, did Joe just fucking rip ass right next to me? And then I just like, I wasn't gonna say anything before I could tell that it was the cat. I'm like, okay, it was the cat. But I'm thinking Joe's just fucking sitting in my room farting up a storm or something at the end of the podcast. He's like, I'm gonna leave him a present before we go.
But yeah, so my end of the week was the Chipotle, not the guacamole, but the chicken bowl that I always get. As for the podcast, follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod, at CSG POD. We never tweet because nobody's on Twitter anymore.
What are you talking about? Everybody's still on Twitter.
I go on Twitter from time to time, but like nobody's on Twitter.
Deleted it years ago.
Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. That's where we upload weekly clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Go get a tattoo with our names on it,
Yep.
or
Thanks.
of our names, and then send us a picture.
SBJ.
We'll talk to you guys.
I said B.
Why don't we just get
Like,
BJS? It says BJ's.
Yeah, but my name doesn't start with B. I was sick. I don't know why I thought B. Sarah Bayless, maybe, but like
I mean,
I don't know where.
those are my initials. The three of, if your name was B, it would be my initials, but it's not. So
Yeah, I don't know why. You're like, it could just be BJ. I'm like, but there's no B, so we're all wrong.
Okay, so we get DJS.
Yeah, DJs.
DJs.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not as cool as blowjobs, but anyways, we'll talk to you guys next week, everybody. Bye-bye.